let me talk about this, okay? Um, I celibacy, I'm gonna talk about it, is one of the most hardest things that I have ever had to do. Um, when I was in my 20s, I really was not, I wasn't out there, but I was out there enough, in my 20s. And I've done a lot of things, whole lot of things. I've done plenty of things, and I'm just like, why did you do that? When I didn't love myself, I can honestly say I didn't love myself when I was in my 20s, like my later part, like my earlier part of my 20s. I did not care anything about myself, but I was a fine, stop and hear me. And I was fine, I was fine as I don't know what, but I didn't love myself because a lot of the men I gave access to me is because I didn't love myself and because I was lacking love from my father at the time. I was just missing. I was looking for the love in these men that I felt like I wouldn't get it from my father. Now, let me say something. I love my daddy and I miss this man with everything a bit of me. I love him and I have nothing bad to say about him, but that's where it stemmed from. You know what I'm saying? These men, I just thought that they loved me and they didn't. They didn't. When I was in my 20s, a lot of men used me for their own gain. And they did not love me like I loved them. And I should have loved myself a lot more to realize that I was too good to be laying down with men that weren't even worthy to be laying down with me because I didn't know my worth. And now that I know my worth, now I practice celibacy. And because me being celibate, it is so hard because, nobody wants to deal with you when you're celibate. They don't want to be bothered with you trying to be celibate because guess what? You trying to honor yourself and honor your boundaries, they will go to the next person. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do decide to mess with somebody,